going to start with a little Billy Joel, New York State of Mind. Feels like we were just here. We were. Last road trip, Guardians play the Yankees tonight. They're at Citi Field in Queens to take on the New York Mets, and we're going to finish up with a little Peaches and Herb reunited. Does it? The 2-2. Popped up, and back goes McNeil, the second baseman, one away. Green, that was the package Cleveland received in return for Lindor and Carrasco, and Rosario smacks one right back up the middle. And that snaps an 0 for 9 for him. He had been on 1 out. Rosario has 7 steals on the year, but he's waiting on Ramirez, and he didn't really get one close. And so 2 on, 1 out after the walk. The 3-1. There's a ball ripped to deep right field. Marte will wave goodbye. A titanic blast from Josh Naylor, and it's 3-0 Guardians. His 7th home run on the season. And even after a couple of days off with a leg injury, he picked right up where he left off.
Yeah, Carrasco digging a hole for himself, falling behind him 3-1. Naylor called timeout to just restructure, and his
Naylor home run.
Boy, right down the middle. There's Broadway. Okay. Look at, didn't get too big, got to the base.
30 year, you see guys that they have great splits at home or on the road. There's the ball hit pretty well, deep left center field, off the wall. Straw almost went deep. And look at his teammates. They're telling him lift some weights, get in the weight room. Oh, that's some. And a slow chopper back to Carrasco. Takes the out at first, but Brennan gets Straw over to third, and the Mets will have to bring the infield in. And there's a ball to left. Is it going to be deep enough? It's going to drop anyway. And Straw darts home from third, and it's 4-1 Cleveland. Boy, that ball seemed to hang in the air for a long time, and I thought Canha was going to make an easy catch.
He might have been playing.
That's what happens.
I told you, Andre, he's hot.
Mets go to second for 1, and they'll turn an inning-ending double play. But Cam Gallagher's RBI single has the Guardians in front now 4-0.
Well, they call him the polar bear, and when he gets hot, he gets on a roll.
Polar bears aren't supposed to get hot, though.
This one does. It's from New York.
1 down. Austin, Texas. Yank. Fair. Down the line it goes. He's on his way to second. And he'll stop there with a 1-out double.
You'll see guys beating themselves up in the, in their feet, and a lot of, just tipped them. Second batter he's hit tonight.
I think that was that split change, and sometimes that, as we know, that's a
year as well.
Second round pick in 2017. Grounded it to third. Ramirez will go to the bag to retire the side. No runs, no hits, 2 left. We've played 4. It's 4-0 Cleveland.
Advantage of them. Got another 3-1 count. There you go.
Ball 4. First leadoff walk. Only the second walk issued by Carrasco.
Many times. And a good breaking ball by Carrasco to strike out Gallagher. That's his 3rd strikeout, the first out of the inning. Been better than advertised. Ground ball, Lindor right there. Runner will advance. That's the 2nd out. Brennan to third as Kwan grounds out. 2 away.
Line drive left field, base hit, Ahmed Rosario. There's the 2-out killer right there.
Yeah, he left it upstairs. He left that ball up, the breaking ball. So Ahmed gets his 2nd straight hit, drives in a run here.
Had him out front. side is retired, but the Guardians tack one more on halfway through. Cleveland 5, New York nothing. Right back at Cal. Glanced off of his leg. He recovers in time to throw him out, but now we got to see if he's okay. For the second time this year, he got drilled on the foot by a pitch, but he says, get out of here.
No, he's fine.
Bases on balls in 8 games.
Alvarez clubs one to deep left field, and forget that. Francisco Alvarez strikes again. He homers for the second straight game, his 5th of the year, to get the Mets on the board. So Alvarez showing off the power again. 3-run homer Wednesday night that tied the game, and now he gets with a well-struck home run.
It's the two-seamer that he runs in, but it never did have any run on it. Quick bat from Alvarez. And he's starting to heat up with the long ball. I mean, the ball just stayed true inside, and after all the pitches he's faced inside, including the one hit by pitch, he was ready.
And Nimmo goes down another high fastball. Brandon's struggling right now, just 1 for his last 20, second time he struck out tonight. Quantrill back with a 3-2, and Lindor hits that one well to left center. Back goes the center fielder Straw, and it's off the wall. Lindor has to race for second base, slides in, and he's safe as the ball gets away briefly from Jimenez. So Lindor didn't miss a home run by much, his 15th double of the year. 4 already in this inning. 2-2 coming, and it's lined toward the middle, base hit. Around third comes Lindor, he'll come in to score. Jeff McNeil with a 2-out RBI hit. The Mets have played it a couple here in the 5th. It's now 5-2 Cleveland.
Trying to get the ball on the ground.
And Pete lines it right at the shortstop. It's dropped by Rosario, and Pete did not run, and so he is thrown out. Well, it's a natural reaction when you see the ball going right to the fielder to stop running, and Pete did.
It still does.
Josh Naylor bangs one into right field, and a leadoff single here in the 6th for Cleveland. It's a 5-2 ball game. See if the Guardians this year. These are familiar surroundings, and he bangs one right back up the middle, and that's now a 7-game hitting streak for Josh Bell. And the Guardians' first 2 are aboard here in the 6th.
Matt, it's funny you say that because before the game.
But right now, Andres Jimenez try to keep the momentum alive for the Guardians here. Center field. Nimmo going back. He leaps up and makes the catch. Naylor tags and moves to third. So a heads-up play by him because now a chance to get home with a fly ball from Miles Straw.
In the middle infield.
Rounded to short. What's Lindor going to do with it? The turn by McNeil. They got him. Double play. By shortening up, they shorten the distance, and they're able to double up the speedy Straw to get Leone through the inning. Still 5-2. Couple of runs in that 5th inning. Brett Baty leading off in the home 6th, and he flies one out to left field. That's hit pretty deep. Back goes Kwan near the wall. It's out of here. Brett Baty goes the other way for his 4th home run of the year. And the Mets creep a little closer. It's now 5-3. The rookies with the long ball, Alvarez in the 5th, now Baty in the 6th. And the Mets 5-0 deficit.
Well, the first time to have Alvarez, Baty, and Vientos in the lineup together, and 2 of them have gone deep. This one, a great shot to left the stance, the contact right out. You know, he waited on that ball late, almost at the plate before he delivered that blow. And that's why he hit it to left field. That fastball from Quantrill.
Starling Marte flies one to center. Straw is right there waiting for it. 1 out.
See the
1-2 coming, and Vientos strikes out on the fastball. 6 strikeouts for Quantrill, 2 out of the inning. We check in with the studio. Chelsea Sharon is a game break brought to you by. Thanks, Chelsea. That's the battle of the Bryces. Canha hits a slow ground ball, and Rosario bobbles in, and Canha's safe at first. So Rosario, who couldn't cleanly catch Alonso's line drive in the last inning, this time bobbles the slow hit grounder by Canha, and the Mets have a 2-out base runner at the plate in a 5-3 game. And gets breaking ball and hits it out to right center field. Back in the gap goes Brennan, and he runs it down to end the inning. Home run by Beatty gets the Mets closer. 5-3 Guardians. The donuts.
New York strip, right, Russ? You got a medium rare there?
That's lined into right field, and Brennan has a base hit to start the 7th. So Leone, who gave up a leadoff hit in the 6th, does the same in the 7th.
Because a lot of guys don't know how to hit and run. There it is.
Look at this.
There it is. He thought, go.
Brennan on his way to third. He'll get there without a throw, and the Guardians have runners at the corners and nobody out.
Now that's the table setter.
3-2 to Kwan. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded with nobody out. And here comes Buck Showalter.
And it's lined to center field. Nimmo coming on, reaches down to make the catch, tagging at third, trying to score is Brennan, and now he tries to go back, and Alvarez has him in the rundown. Beatty makes the tag, double play. Are you kidding me? Terrific play by Nimmo, terrible base running by Brennan, and the Mets turn 2.
Fastball, Rosario was all over it. Right to Nimmo. The problem with Brennan is he did not tag right away. So then he tried to hustle back to third and get started, and he could never get it started enough, and that's why he stopped.
And the Mets, Ramirez 3-1. And he walked him, and the bases are loaded again. You know, crisis built on crisis.
Line drive, base hit left field. Gallagher scores. Here comes Kwan. Throw to the plate. Not in time. Josh Naylor delivers with a 2-out, 2-run single here in the 7th inning to restore a little order for the Guardians, who now lead it 7-3. 2 runs and a chance for more, as the bases are loaded yet again with 2 outs. And Steven Nagosic is going to get a visit from.
His problem in Cleveland, he couldn't stay healthy.
Bouncing ball to second. Inning over. Guardians get 2. 2 critical 2-out runs here in the 7th.
More hitters than any staff in the National League. There's ball 4. The Guardians have walked fewer hitters than any staff in the American League. That's their first one of the night. Nobody was more dominant. That's toward the middle. Base hit for Lindor. Nimmo will go to second and stop there. So Francisco Lindor with his 2nd hit of the day. And the Mets are fighting right back again. Got called a strike. 3-1 now. And Jeff takes low, ball 4, and the bases are loaded for Alonso. And Pete flies one to right field. Back goes Brennan to the warning track at the wall. It's out of here! A game-tying grand slam from Pete Alonso. Oppo salami, and it's 7-7.
Ability to sit on those breaking balls and not swing at them and then get a pitch to hit. It's supposed to be up and in. It was dead central. Did not. Now 6 home runs given up by Karinchak this year in under 20 innings pitched.
3 runs charged to Hentges. And strikes, and look at the reaction by Alonso. Did the full twist. From From the moment that Alvarez hit the home run in the 5th to come back in this game, looked like it had been short-circuited in the top of the inning. Naylor's second big hit of the game, but the starch put right back in it by the polar bear. Curveball in for a call, strike 3, and Beatty is down on strikes, and that's the first out of the inning. And Marte down on the high fastball, so back-to-back strikeouts for Karinchak after giving up the home run. 3 innings. 3-1 now to Vientos, and the curveball up and in for ball 4, and the inning continues. Third walk issued by the Guardians tonight, all in this inning. 2 by Hentges, and now 1 first with 2 down. And Canada with a half swing. Did he go? He went around, strike 3. Inning over. Karinchak struck out 3, but along the way gave up the grand slam to Alonso to tie the game. It's 7-7 after 7. 5 runs. Dominic Leone got hit for 2 runs. So did Steven Nagosic. That's hit sharply toward the middle. Nice backhand play by McNeil when he throws him out. Oh, wow. Jeff McNeil on a hot shot to his backhand, 1 away.
Way to first. He wasn't there. So he's throwing that blind to where he thinks the bag is and hits Pete perfectly.
That's a big time play by McNeil for the first out. Now Rosario grounds one down to Beatty, and quickly they're 2 out. So 2 up and 2 set aside on ground balls. 1-2 coming. Hit sharply, and a diving stop by Alonso from his knees. He throws him out. Defense, defense, defense. McNeil and then Alonso with big time plays to help out Robertson to a 1-2-3 inning, and that'll get the next man up in the Cleveland bullpen. And that's popped up on the left side. And Beatty into foul ground. So Naylor fails to advance the runner, and that's a big first out for Drew Smith.
Right field, pretty well hit. Back goes Marte. He's out of room. It's out of here. Gabriel Arias for the 2nd game in a row hits an opposite field home run. This one is a 2-run shot, and it gives the Guardians a 9-7 lead here in the 10th.
He just say with that same swing he was using yesterday, and I mean he drove one that way yesterday, the double, and
it's a big boost.
Oh my goodness, fastball about mid-thigh, out over the plate, and he crushes it the other way. And you know, we say, if you're going to beat me the other way, and he did. So you got to tip your cap. Arias did a nice job in that 6-mile on his face.
Bouncing ball to Lindor. 2 down. Payoff pitch. Strike 3 call. Gabriel Arias with a 2-run homer as the Guardians on top. Bring on Clase. His league-leading 24th appearance on the year. In the air, right field, playable for Brennan. Tagging and moving to third is Beatty. 1 down.
Just 25 years old. That's up the middle. Vientos has a base hit. That'll bring in Beatty to cut the Guardians' lead to 1 run. It's now 9-8, and the tying run is on first. So Beatty with his first hit of the night. Tie it. 1-2 to Vogelbach, and he swings and misses at the slider from Clase, and that's the 2nd out. So Vogelbach comes digging in. 0-2 from Clase, and a ground ball toward the hole. Base hit around third. Escobar. He heads for the plate. The throw by Kwan goes to the backstop. The game is tied. Alvarez down to second. It's 9-9. Never say die week for the New York Mets.
Saves this year, Bad pitch, left down and in with that cutter, trying to go way off the plate, and Ramirez couldn't get to it. Hustled by Escobar, and do not forget the stolen base. Growth, patience.
By the way, a terrible throw by Kwan. Nimmo's 0 for 4 tonight. And Brandon slaps one to the left side. Rosario deep in the hole. The long throw to first. Off the bag, Arias. And Nimmo's safe at first. Smart play by Arias to vacate the base. Otherwise, the winning run might have scored. It's a base hit for Nimmo, and now with a chance to be the hero against his old team. Nimmo runs in a slide. Base hit, and the Mets win it. Lindor against Cleveland gets the winning hit, and the Mets win 10-9. Oh, wow!
Jumps all over the first pitch. Another cutter that found the middle of the plate. Strong enough to just get this past Andres Gimenez. And after the infield hit from Nimmo, Alvarez, big at bat earlier, scores a run. So the babies and the veterans get the job done here in the 10th inning. Beatty scores a run. Vientos with a base hit. Escobar with a stolen base. Alvarez with a base hit, and now Lindor to end it.
We talked about it earlier tonight, how long the Mets lineup looks all of a sudden, and they need every bit of length tonight to win this game, their biggest comeback victory of the season, and it's the former Cleveland shortstop who comes through with the game-winning hit in the bottom of the 10th after the Mets came off the mat again. Big hits